Hey guys, Nova Gaming back here, and today I got the buried Easter egg for you, and yeah, that's actually insane because a couple of videos back I mentioned an Easter egg team, and I managed to gather one, and now I'm going to show you the buried Easter egg step by step. This was not an easy Easter egg. It was not easy at all. Um, it took us a long time, so if I would have really appreciate at least 10 likes on this video, just because of how long it took for me to record it all in theater mode, then probably do some cutouts in Elgato, and it's probably going to take a little bit to record all this, so, but yeah, that's how much I want, but I recorded this in theater mode, so it is going to be a little bit jittery, but for the first part of the Easter egg, what you want to do is build the guillotine, and that with all the parts you need, but I'll show you the parts here. This is where you get the satellite part. It's on top of the saloon on the little bridge thing, I guess you would say. And you find it right along that railing there. And then the second part for the guillotine is the crystal, and you go up into the mines from the saloon, and it should be right up against these rocks right here. There should be a crystal right there, and then you add it to the guillotine. The third part is the antenna, and that's where you get it from the barn, and then you should find it right along this railing here, right along there. You should find it right there. Then you add that to the guillotine. Yeah, guillotine. Duh. Then the fourth part of the guillotine is in the chalk room with all the chalk, because it's called chalk room, and it's the thread, which should be found in that corner right there. That is how you build the guillotine, and that is the first step of the Easter egg. And then second part of the Easter egg we'll get into now, which is the orb part. You gotta have the paralyzer for this. You gotta paralyze all four of these orbs and make sure they get white and then they have red mist glowing out of them. That's the first orb location, which everyone knows about, which is next to the saloon. Second one is in the mines. You come up from the saloon, go right, and that's the second orb location. It's right in the mines. Paralyze that, and then you got your orb. Then the third orb location is right to the left of the church as soon as you enter. It's right in between these rocks, and it's right there. Paralyze that, and that's your third orb. The fourth orb is in the witch's house, and right here you're going to see me fast forward a little bit so I can go through this bookshelf, because I didn't know you couldn't go through it. So I fast forward a little bit here, and then there we go, I could go through. That's when I stopped it again. Me and my recording skills. And then the fourth orb is at the back of the witch's house. So you go over here, and then you go around, and it should be right there, right next to the tree. It's pretty hard to see, actually, but showing it you here, close up. And that is the fourth orb location, which is step 2 of the Easter egg. The third step of the Easter egg is getting this lantern down. The lantern here is carried by a ghost, I believe. I don't know, it doesn't matter. But when you charge up all the orbs with the paralyzer, this lantern will pop out. And this is the third part of the Easter egg. And as you see, I'm following it around. This is like the path it goes every single time. It doesn't change. It isn't hard to get down. It's just you need grenades. And as you see, you'll see me like just passing by there. I look at the lantern. I'm like, oh crap! I gotta get the lantern down. Then my friend beat me to it with the paralyzer. See him at the bottom of the screen. He pulls out his grenade and then just throws it right at the lantern and pops back down. That is the third part of the Easter egg. The fourth part of the Easter egg, which is going to come up soon, is this. You gotta kill a bunch of witches, and what the freak? That witch has blue eyes on her neck. Whatever. But the fourth part of the Easter egg is you gotta fill up the lantern with souls of the witches, and you will hear chimes when you kill the witches. You will hear like some chimes, and then once you don't hear chimes anymore and Richtofen speaks to Samuel, that's when you know you don't need to fill it up with any more souls. So right here three of us just came into witch's house. That way we fill it up very fast and very easily. So we just started killing all the witches. You see, we're starting to move out now because our lantern filled up with souls, so that's all we need. And so now we just battle our way through the through the witch's house here, and I believe I fast forward it to the next part. I'm not sure. I believe I do. Yeah, we run to where you place the lantern. So we just run out of the witch's house here, and since we got our lantern full of souls, I guess you would say, so we jump into the portal, and then sploosh, and then splash, and then woof, back at the beginning. And friend takes out his paralyzer, goes down this slide, and he's at the bottom. Then you go down the hill. Then I fast forwarded here, I think. I fast forwarded here. Look at my editing skills, so horrible. And then he places the lantern in a place where it's supposed to be. And this is part 4, I think I said. Yeah, part 4 of the Easter egg. Gotta decode that message. This is part 5. In 3, 2, 1, I don't know. When do I do it? When do I do it? God, man, these editing skills are bad. But, this is part 5 where... Oh, wait, I am doing it. This is part 5 of the Easter egg. You gotta decode this message. I do not know it by heart. I had to look up it online, so look it up online yourself. But that's what you gotta do. You gotta decode that message. But this is part 6. You gotta have the galvanuckles. Once you decode the message, you gotta galvanuckle each sign in order. You have to have it in order. So ours was dry culture shaft, longer undermines, and my friend falls here. Forgot he did that. It was pretty funny. Noob with the paralyzer. Just kidding. He helped me out with the Easter egg a bunch. I can't thank these guys more than enough. But our order was Dry Culture Shaft, Longer Undermines, and I believe Bone Orchard Vein. It will change each game, so it will not be ours every time. It could be, but it's not. But make sure you have the Galvanuckles and you got a knife every sign. Our friend shows this guy all the where the sign locations are, which is awesome for the video itself. So that's where Consumption Cross is if you need a Galvanuckle Consumption Cross. And then he takes them through here. Bone Orchard Vein is at the end of the mine, so it's going to take a little bit for them to get there. But right there to the left was Ground Bitter Pits, which was the 4th sign, and then this is Bone Orchard Vein, which is the 5th sign. And as you saw there, you saw a glimpse of that wisp, and that's the next part of the Easter egg, which is part 6 or whatever part I'm on. It doesn't matter now. But right here, you need Voltrade for this part. You do need Voltrade for you to be able to see the wisp. When you grab the wisp, it will change location, and then yeah, but the location differs every single time you do it. But we didn't get it right this time because I didn't have the door open, so none of us had the doors open, so we couldn't get the wisp in time. But that's pretty much what you gotta do. But I think I fast forwarded here. I'm not too sure. But you gotta get it to the guillotine like we did. You gotta just keep grabbing the wisp until it gets to the guillotine. Because the last part, it usually ends up in the power room. It always ends up there, and then you grab it, and then it ends up at the guillotine, and then you go in the guillotine, grab it, and then it'll be on the guillotine. But this is the next step. What you gotta do is kill 5 charged zombies at the guillotine. Which is right here. You'll see him, he'll get charged with these 2 orbs on his hands. And once he gets killed, there should be a little flying light around here. But I didn't see it because it is in theater mode, so you don't see it, I think. But that was 1 zombie. Then you see the orb go attack this guy, and it does make them sprinters, so beware. So that's 2 zombies right there. Attacks that guy. 3 zombies. Our thing was really fast. I don't know why, but it was really fast. That's 4 zombies, and then we should get 5 right around here. There you go. 5 charged zombies. And then you got the that step done. With that step over with comes a really hard part, which is Infinity Mode, and we had a fairly easy time with it. But you'll see that we go in Infinity Mode here, and I go 3rd person or whatever, free camera to show you where body locations are. So here's one body location right around the saloon. Check around the saloon. There should be some right around there. There's another body location here, but there was not one last time, but there's a body location right near these boxes here, right around there. Check around the jug area, check around the saloon, check around the candy shop. Like right here is another body location just sitting right there. But I was lucky and found all the bodies at the church area, which was right around the candy shop. Right here, you find Samuel's body right there, and right here you'll find Russman's body. And for us, it wasn't that hard at all. We spotted out the bodies really fast. Actually, I did. I found all 4 bodies. No one else found any. Because I said, oh, I'll go check the church. But I run past Marlton's body there. I didn't even notice it. Because sometimes you'll see dead zombie bodies on the ground, which will confuse you. But I spot Misty right away. Searcher, nothing was found. Then I see another body in the church. I know there's always one in the church. But not always, but there is sometimes. Nothing was found. I was like, okay, 2 out of 4 bodies, nothing was found. Then here, nothing was found. 3 out of 4 bodies. I was like, are you kidding me? I found 3 bodies and no switch. So I'm like, come on, if we don't get this. Then I run over back to the saloon. I see like some body. I'm like, oh, it's a zombie. Then I look at the Marltons and I'm like, wait, what? That's Marlton's body. Then I found the switch. I found all 4 bodies. Then I got the switch. So right now, you cannot kill the zombies in infinity mode. They're impossible to kill. You will not be able to kill them. They have infinity health. But if you go down infinity mode, don't worry. You will get your perks back and everything when you go back like this. But it's pretty much the part of your infinity. And that's pretty much it for this part of the thing. And you got to add the switch now. And yeah, that's this part for the Easter egg. Once you add that switch is the lever part, which is a pretty annoying part as well. Alright guys, I'm back here, and for this part, what you gotta do is, you gotta find all the levers on these doors. This is a pretty annoying part, I gotta say, but there's levers on these doors here right in the maze. You gotta figure out the order they're supposed to be in. There's 4 levers. There's a blue, red, green, and yellow. And here's the red one, and then right on the other side of the door of the other one, there is the yellow one. And what happens here is you gotta pull them in the correct order for the maze. I don't know how. It's like, it's random. It's always random. It's a different combination for every single person. But for this part, what you gotta do is gotta pull every lever, and then which one that sparks. Say if I pulled yellow last, which is what we did, our yellow sparked. So each time we pull yellow, it is the 4th one to always be pulled. So that's what we had to do. We always had to pull yellow, because yellow was always last, because that is the one that sparks. So we pulled every lever, and then we pulled yellow, and now that one sparked. The lever sparked. That means that is always 4th. So whenever you get a lever that sparks, that means that's the correct order. So if you pull a red second, that means red is always going to be the 2nd lever to pull. But if you mess up, you have to leave the maze. You have to go back in the witch's house or teleport back to the main spawn, and then you have to retry again. It's about like, it takes a while, but you'll get it. But this is the sharpshooter round. This is the hardest part of the Easter egg. Guys, we spent like an hour and a half on this part. It was annoying. But here is one of these spots where is a good place to do sharpshooter. That's for the candy shop. This is for the witch's house. Stand right there, and you'll be able to see all the targets. And then right here, they will pop up all around these windows here. Every single window, basically. And then they'll spawn at the top of the witch's house as well. And right along here, this is where I was. I was just sitting there camping, looking at it, just looking at the windows. And we switched off and on, so it did take us a while to do this, guys. It was it was a pain. Make sure you have a lot of time on your hands before you start doing this. And this is where our 4th person is, right in the windowsill here. He's got the saloon. And then this is where some of the saloon spawns are. As you see, right there's one of the targets. And then there's some that spawn on these lamp things. Chandelier. They will spawn along these railings, moving. And they'll just spawn everywhere. Be prepared for it. It is a pain. We switched off and on. Our saloon guide always stayed where he was. Our candy shop guy switched like 3 times. And when we the last time we tried to be like, alright, next time if we don't get this, we're quitting. And then we got it. We were so happy, guys. We did it just for you guys. And it is an awesome feeling when you complete this Easter egg. It is beyond awesome. So special thanks to my friends that did this. I'll put their names in the description They really helped me out with this a lot. And I just can't thank them anymore. But guys, this is Novuh Gaming, and I'm out. Peace.